What's up, guys? It is 2026, and we're in our new studio, apparently, for the first episode of the new year of What Not to Do. I'm Eric Lloyd, owner of Oregon Risk Management Solutions. This is our YouTube series where we watch some workplace safety fails, some accidents, some mishaps. We talk about what went wrong. We talk about the rules that apply, what we can learn from it, have a few laughs along the way. With that, we'll just jump into our first clip of 2026. Ooh, oh, he's going to take a little ride. To the rescue. Dude, that dude swooped in like Batman. Man. Do you think he's laughing right now? Or are they cracking up? They're like, bro, you almost died. Well, producer Dakota and I definitely are racking our heads a little bit at what's going on here. This might be the Charmin toilet paper factory. I don't know. But whatever is going on there, obviously we had an entanglement hazard. We had a little bit of a snafu with getting dragged into the equipment. It seems like a really fast and loose process for loading everything into that, whatever that is. Definitely would like to see some standoff there. I mean, I get, with a lot of these, this is from China, this is from some country where some of the safety standards doesn't necessarily apply that do in America. And we don't necessarily always have OSHA setting out these rules there. We may not have a budget for some fancy piece of machinery. Maybe we could use a pitchfork. Maybe we could use a big bar with a hook on the end of it, whatever it is. I'd sure love to see some standoff there so we don't have that risk of getting pulled in. I'd say he's definitely lucky. This is why emergency stop buttons exist. Oh, hey, that's a really good point, is after he got dragged into it as well, they didn't have any easy way to turn that thing off, and a big red button right on the side of it, where maybe he could even mash it himself if he was getting pulled in. Would sure be a nice addition there too. All right, for our next clip, we've got construction workers having fun. Let's see what producer Dakota found for us. Just going for a ride? This is how the official Jackhammer Racing League came to be. He says, wow, this is a good idea. I hope it's their foreman that's filming them from his car, just like face palming of getting ready to go write those guys up. Okay, the construction workers are having fun and they were laughing and nobody got hurt and that's fun. But what could have gone wrong? Those things are heavy. Those things are definitely not meant for that. Somebody tips one over on their toe while they're moving it around. Somebody gets a piece of clothing caught in something it's not supposed to be. Somebody runs into someplace, maybe don't have their hand on the kill switch the way it's supposed to be. In all seriousness, we do definitely want to make sure we're using our tools as they're intended because there's a reason for it. That being said, this does look like the start of the next big racing craze in America. So might be onto something here. And at least they're in high vis so we can see them go.
I mean, you know who wins. They need to be wearing different colors,
Ooh, you're right. Maybe we need dueling colors of high vis so we can differentiate teams. Orange versus yellow. All right, let's see what producer Dakota found for us for clip number 3, when the site foreman is out sick. We're going to have some more racing. Is that going to be the theme for the day? Going to go off a sweet jump. What's that scene from Napoleon Dynamite? Whoa! Holy cow. The site foreman may be out sick today, but he's definitely going to have fun explaining that on Monday. So obviously he shattered his windshield out there. I don't know, maybe we could say hopefully he's wearing his seatbelt. About that, using equipment the way they're intended, pretty sweet jump, bro, but I'm gonna go out on a limb and say that that piece of equipment probably doesn't have much for a high travel suspension system. So things we can do in our razors at the sand dunes, our construction equipment, maybe not so much rated for. So, points for creativity, I guess. What happens if we race this against the Jackhammers? Who's going to win? It's all fun and games until you have glass in your eyes and a liver up your bum. What window? Boss, it never had any windows. What are you talking about? That's the way to play this. It never had any windows. It was an open air piece of equipment, honest. All right, that was a good one. Let's go to clip number 4, our last one for this episode. So we've got whoa. That guy needs to get connected with the guys in the first clip with all the toilet paper, because I think he might need some of that after that one. Wow. So what could we learn from this? What could we do different? reading the comments on this one, it was pointed out that that might be a remote control machine. We hope that it is, and if that's the case, really don't have any life safety necessarily issues there, other than just whoever might be down below. So certainly we hope that they cleared out a big safety zone at the base of that. Producer Dakota pointed out this might be a really good point for some controlled explosive detonations as well, and maybe we could tear that apart from a different perspective as well here. I suppose we could also look at it from, they put those cones right on the edge there. At some point they were communicating, hey, let's stay back from that. And so we'd sure hope there's nobody anywhere in the vicinity of it when they're doing this demo as well. All right, that's our 4 clips for the first episode of 2026, episode 15 in our series. We hope you're enjoying what we're doing here. I love getting the comments, love getting the notes that people are watching this and that they thought something was crazy or they learned something from it. So if you see anything that you like, shoot us a message. Make sure that you follow our channel and like and subscribe what we're doing here. Share it with your friends if you enjoy it. Check out our website, OregonRMS.com. We've got fire extinguishers. We've got trauma kits for sale on there. It'll go over everything that we offer. And we will see you back here for episode 16 of What Not to Do.